What's up? Welcome to the channel. And in today's video, we are going to discuss, in my opinion, this is my opinion, the number one constructor build in the game. And it goes along with all of my endurances that I'm posting in the playlist. All right, it works perfectly. And I've never used nothing else besides this. You only really need two of these constructors to make it work. The rest in the support team can be anybody long as it's 5 constructors. Okay? So let's hop right to this. The 2 heroes you're going to need. Go to constructors. You're going to need Mega Base Kyle. He's going to unlock your supercharged traps. Okay? So you got to pull him out your collection book. You can keep him out of your collection book so you can use him in the support system that I'm using. He's part of my build. If you do not want to use him, that is fine. I know a lot of people are going to talk about Electro Pulse Penny and what she does. She's kind of useless because there's nothing really hitting the base in any way, shape, or form. So just doesn't work out for me. I don't need it. And back in the day, before the hero loadouts came, I only used Mega Base Kyle because he extended the range by like 18 tiles. I mean, it was a one big massive base, and then they nerfed them down to one connectivity to 3 max. So it's absolutely junk now, but I still need that one connectivity for what's going to work out with it. Now, the next one you're going to need is going to be down here in your expansion people, and you're going to need the scavenger hero Machinist Harper, because she's going to give you tough traps, and you're going to use her as your commander. Okay, so you're going to get that 52% trap durability. Alright, so that's the first 2, and that's the only 2 you need. After that, it's just extra, and we'll get into that in a minute. So we're going to come up here, we're going to go to command, we're going to go to heroes, we're going to go to loadout, and here's Machinist Harper with tough traps and supercharged traps by 8.5%. So if you times that by 5, it is 42.5% more trap damage. Alright? Now, if you take into factor all of the other bonuses, that is going to go up. I've never taken this into an account. Okay? The only thing I have taken into account is my survivors. Now, my survivors, I have a lot of trap durability, and then I have, and this goes down more, there is ability damage, right? But what we're going to be focusing on right here is this. You're going to want every character, not all of them, just some of them, with trap durability. Okay? I've got blue, purple, alright, and they're upgraded. That's why my power level is at a 127. You can put them in there without upgrading them. It's just that your power level is going to drop. So if you upgrade them, your power level rises, and the more stat bonuses you get. If I were to take them out and place in my regular survivors that is in there, I would have a natural power level of 134. I'm about to be a 135. Now, in other parts of my build, I have ability damage, and ability damage is this. When you drop your heavy base, or if you're going to use your teddy bear, or your shock tower, or if you're going to going commando, that's an ability. And when you take the other survivor slots and you put ability damage in, that makes everything else even more powerful with all of your characters. But we're going to stick with Machinist Harper. So with the tough traps, and then when I place that base, and then my ability damage is going to amplify that. Mathematically, I'm at like 65% more, and I can boost it up to another 10 to 20%, and I'll lose out on a little bit of ability on some of the classes. Okay? Now, another thing, when you have your hero equipped, you're going to see that you get that 52% trap durability. So if you were to come over here and look at your schematics and look at your trap, you're going to see that you're at 54 durability, and you're like, wow, that's not a lot. The trap durability does not come into effect until you're in that game. So even though you have her equipped now in your command center, it's not taking effect. So if we were just to switch our hero and go to, say, Trailblazer Jess, we go back to our loadout. Okay, she's equipped, not changing it. We're gonna go to the armory schematics. We're still gonna be at 54 durability. It doesn't take effect till you get into the lobby. So that means if you have placed traps down without Machinist Harper on, it's gonna say 54. And then when it's like, all right, we're gonna go do the endurance now, because you went farming with your Outlander and you got some more metal to upgrade, so you're just gonna go upgrade those little buildings, and then you come in, you put on your Machinist Harper, you jump into the game. That trap that was at 54 is now boosted. Okay, so that's how that works. It does not work in your command center. Now the rest of these heroes that I have in place in the hero loadout is going to be Field of Base, Lofty Architecture, Frozen Castle, Mega Base Kyle, and Electrified Floors. So to find them in your collection book, now you don't have to have them in your loadout. Okay, the only thing you need to get this loadout to pop off is having Machinist Harper and supercharged traps. That's what you need. And then 5 more constructors in here to get that at a times 5. Okay, that's what you need, times 5. The other heroes, if you're going to use my exact build, we're going to come back down here to constructors, and here is your base Kyle. So you're going to unlock him. You're going to pull him out. But first, you must get the first 2. The first one you're going to want to get is Machinist Harper for the trap durability to take effect. That's the first one. Then get Mega Base Kyle. Once you unlock Mega Base Kyle, he unlocks supercharged traps. If you don't want to use them in the support system, put them back in the collection book so you get the rewards from your collection book. The collection book gives out great rewards. Put everything in there and then slowly upgrade everything, okay? As you see, these are just basically leveled up 10 levels. They're not upgraded past the first 10. So I'd have to evolve them. I'm just not going to. I'm not chasing the rewards at this moment. We're going to scroll down here to your event people, and we are going to go down to, I think it's going to be road trip heroes right here. So Thunder Thora is going to be your electrified floors. Now in my builds, nothing's really standing on the floor besides smashers and epic mini bosses in Twine. So this really isn't going to take effect too well in there because there's nothing else ever walking in there on Twine. But for my Stonewood, Plankerton, and Canny, there's things always on the floor. Okay, so that works, and I don't need I need that, and I'm not using Penny because I want that one extra connectivity to reach out to hit those husks that are spawning in right then and there. So they just don't have a chance to make it. So those traps run out slowly, and that is the end of it. Okay, that's why I don't use her. And the ones that are standing on it, they're just standing. Nothing is really hitting any of my traps because of my sound walls. I don't need Penny. That's why I don't use Penny. Nothing's hitting my walls. Nothing. Except smashers, and that's their job. An epic mini boss, that is their job. And if you watch my tutorial guides, you'll just see epic mini bosses walking in circles, doing nothing because there's nothing there for them to do it, and they just get confused. So that's 2. Now we're going to go down to the 3rd, and we're going to have to we're going to go down here to expansion people again. Cyberpunk, Heavy Base Kyle. We're going to be using him because he's going to give you your field of base. Then we're going to go back up to, I think it's Fortnite Nightmares. I think I already passed it, right? Fortnite mirrors, and you are gonna get, where is he? I don't know where these are. Holiday? Yeah, Holiday Heroes, Frost Knight Heroes, and you're gonna get the Ice King. Okay? Every time they step on, and you'll notice that in my full gameplay of Twine, that the smashers are consistently getting frozen on the base. Like, that thing pops off way more than 15%. Alright? And that is it for those 5 heroes that are in the hero loadout for the support team. So there's Feel Your Base, Mega Base Kyle, and Thunder, Thora. So those were the 5. Alright? That's where they were. I already showed you where Mega Base was. I'll show it to you one more time. He's just in the start with the other Kyle. So you're pulling him out, and then you're pulling him out. Alright? Those 2. But you don't have to have them. You can just have any. You can just have 5 random constructors in there if you have them. And it's all you need. Alright? Absolutely a powerhouse. And you will not have to worry about replacing any of your traps. Put on 24% trap durability with your Machinist Harper, and your traps are going to be doing 1,337 uses out of it on some of your floor traps. You're not going to have to run around and replace traps. You're just not going to have to. So, awesome build. Best build. And I've been using this build for an extremely long time. So if you find this video useful and you take the information you've done it, please sub. It helps. Right? So don't take the information in that sub. That's pretty selfish. Right? So show the respect. Give the respect. Right? So thank you for watching. And for those of you who have followed me, I do respect it. And I appreciate it. And I thank you. And I am also leaving a link in the description below to join the Discord. And I will catch you guys in the next one.